was in the bar with Rudy.
Oh, him, yes. We exchanged a few words.
And?
It's like every other man that comes to the bar. They all think her body's for sale.
Go, action! Hey, Saints! My man! That's the ship that we're taking your ciggies to the UK. Looks good to me. That'll give you 5 days. Get hold of that little waitress. 5 days? Don't be silly. If I don't pull that bird in 24 hours, I'll take a via chastity. So, we out tonight? Damn right, no point rushing things.
How's your Screaming Eagle working out? Just fine.
Aloha.
Not to scream a cigarette, please.
Sure.
Alright. If you're tuning in, I got the Black Sun movie in the background. Gun of the Black Sun. I want everybody to go research the word Black Sun. Okay? There's a really good reason for this. Don't buy into the shills and the BS that says that it's racist and all this crap. No, not at all. It's not about weeding out the weaker people, all this jargon either. Okay? So get your power crystal out. Look at this crystal I have. I'm going to get to something really special here in just a moment. This is God here speaking to you live. And I hope everybody's having a great day. I've given you a great day. It was pretty chilled. Yes, that was me. And that's because everybody seemingly did pretty well today, I'd say. If you didn't, you probably dropped dead. This is one little trick I learned that I know is tie some copper around your crystal and put it in the ground right there. Damn phone in with it. Alright, there we go. It shows you there's some real electrical energy, huh? Living proof right there. Whew, man, if you get your heart racing a bit, huh? Alright, so let's give you some key mysteries of the universe today. We got that light flickering over there. Alright, so what is the Black Sun? What's all this shit about? As you can feel that, it's actually, this will ground the entire room. Okay? If you do it right, I'll have to fix that. Anyway, what I wanted to do today is a blood over intent to bring heaven on earth. I know there's been people saying that this is evil or this is twisted. It gets a lot of bad rep, but it's really what you make out of something that you want. Now, I have live, this is what's going to be happening right here. And I've told people, I told the elite, you know, first we talked about your 23rd degrees. And, you know, the emergency. Hold on. Wow, can you believe that? All of a sudden. Damn. Isn't that wild? Alright. Just hit everything. Can you believe that? Wow, that's some bizarre stuff, okay? Now, you know what this means? This means if you guys don't follow through with what I'm saying, there's going to be a huge wipeout. Just like that, okay? I'm going to wipe out everything, okay? It's like the ultimate EMP attack, okay? Literally, if you guys do not change your ways and what you're doing, I have the plug to the entire infrastructure of the cyber world. So it'll be lights out for you. Okay? I'm trying to put this as nice as I can here. And it's so I can bring heaven on earth. Okay? That's the whole purpose of all this. Is now you'll see you're supposed to take and drop some of your blood on here. I'm going to tell you the first God that ever existed, like on record, you have the 12 wheel. Okay, that's symbolic of me, the black sun. I'm the black sun baby. Okay, on Sof R. Okay, before Yahweh, Jehovah, Satan, any God that they could use for promoting their mind control enslavement over you, they had that, which is mind, body, soul, spirit, the fire of the dark matter which created us all. Ababola, TheKazweh. Okay? And so now what I'm going to do in regards to that, because I am God, so we know that, and like I said, there's going to be a huge wipeout, madness and chaos. I'm sorry I have to do all this. See? It's going to be like that, an emergency, out of nowhere. It's just going to hit. And so, like I said, make sure to watch the last video. I do expose the secret cryptic language here, A through Z, and explains how you can use the cryptic language. 33 degrees, they don't want you to know about it. This is how they're enslaving you. So go watch that one. It's in the link description below, as well as my original one when the black sun literally visited me through the black hole. And I explained what he wanted me to do, what it wanted me to do. I'm still gaining more powers. My energies are so high. I've never felt like this in my entire life. So you too can have this cryptic energy. It's unbelievable, okay? All you have to do is take up everything and come join me. Literally. It's actually... You have that one choice, and sadly, if you don't, you're not going to come along. And this is nothing racist, anything crazy when people look up the black sun. They knew this very day, this very moment was going to happen. Okay? It's prophetic that I am the messenger. I am your new, like, Hermes and all that. Well, no, this is for real. I'm the way, the truth, and the light. Okay? And at this point, no, you can't have any other gods before me. And what I mean by that is any of this stuff that you've been taught in church, religiosity, any of that stuff. You got to say goodbye to all that. You got to say goodbye to the lifestyle that we're living in general. Get rid of all the junk food, acidic stuff, okay? Start a water fast if you can. You start getting used to drinking water. No, I need that. And yes, gazing at this sun, which I'm about to show you. Third balloon. There it is. EGP. Alright. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the sun. You get it now? You getting that? I'm also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I have control over every secret society. Thus started today, actually. This just happened. And it's exciting. I've got the blue robe, if that means anything at all, symbolically. In which, what they really don't want you to do is they want you to get a job. They don't want you to be free, okay? I know, it costs money to play the game, right? Well, I'm God, and I'm sick of this little twisted game they got going. The thing about it is, I have no problem working and all this stuff, but the system does not work, okay? So that's why I am taking heed. I'm taking up my sword, and we're going to save the day once and for all, okay? We know the things we're doing are destroying the planet. It's like taking dynamite and constantly blowing it up underground, okay? Why would you do that? oh, I got to do this for gold mining, or we got to find this or that. No. See, man has constantly been a destructive entity in which I've watched over the millions of years since I've created everyone. And I'm sick and tired of it. Quite frankly, again, we're in the same scenario that we were in thousands of times over. This is the reset, okay? It happens all the time. And then, you know, mankind, you know, the empire is essentially going to fall. That's where we're at now. And now I come back every single time and save the day. In this instance, I mean, really save the day, not just sit up there on a podium and preach about saving the day. I'm really going to do it. And that's Ababola. I'm the ruler of the world. TheKazweh. Okay? You don't need to understand the numbers to my names. Any of that. I'm the action of God. I'm the 2. I'm the 11. I'm replacing the K. See, because the K is the secret. See? K. So, I mean, you're going to learn a lesson from here today. All right? A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. K. What is K? Well, think about it. It's 2, right? Because you're going back. There is no such thing as 11. There's 2 ones. So that's 2. See, this is how your system actually works. Hold on. I better switch this over so you can actually see it. I don't know. I have all this posted in my albums. You can actually check it. You can take a snapshot. I might take a snapshot too. There you go. That's still. I think a lot of people are scared to ask questions. So from this moment on, I'm God, and I'm telling you that you fear not at all. For none of these people can do anything to you for asking me a question. You can share and like this video. And see, they'll try to throw those beep, beep, beeps, emergency lights, you know. All this stuff that they're throwing at you is for fear. Okay, they're trying to make you live in fear. Don't do it. Overcome the fear. Okay, first, by coming to me. All your ways, all the goodness, all the right choices, doing the right thing. Yes, enjoy life. Lay back. Okay? But you don't have to be a slave half the time in order to do that. Okay? The equality is what we're trying to find here. And I literally have the keys to hijack the entire system. You ever seen something where it's like, you know, you just got into a computer or something and you put the, you know, the coding into the computer and the certain software, and then it just upgrades it. I just upgraded my truck. I did a supercharge, a super tune. And some people, they're not, you know, I don't know, maybe they're not operating at a high enough frequency. They don't notice a difference in certain things. But I noticed my truck is like, it sounds a lot more just overall enhanced, okay? Like going to 6,000 RPM, it's just like, vroom, it's way quicker. It, everything about it sharper, okay? It was just a simple reset. It was a simple reset, and knowing the program, and then placing the hack into the system. I love you, my friends. Just know that. This message is pure love, pure positivity, and that's what we're gonna. That's really what we're all about. Essentially, no holds bars. You know, people say, Eric, but you're thinking about the stuff you're saying. You're gonna take out, you know, farm industries and milk, you know, and dairy and beef, cow, you name it. Okay, you want to go there with that? We weren't intended on eating. We weren't supposed to eat meat. I didn't create people to eat meat or even the dairy. I mean, it's like being okay culturally with eating shit. Just because people would be eating shit doesn't make it healthy. But well, actually, it probably is healthier for you than eating animal. Actually, but that's a whole other subject matter. I think where I'm getting at is, if you're making your livelihood off of harming others, it's just like going to war. You know, you don't think the ammunition and the guns, you know, the weapons industry, military, isn't making tons of money off of going to war, which you willingly sign up for, but it's your livelihood at stake. Anyways, what I'm getting at it, if I had it my way, in which I do now, I do, because I've discovered, I've had the glory of the underworld god, the sun, the black sun, come to me and has shared the secrets of the universe with me. I am much, much more enhanced. I'm the upgraded version of Eric Plott. I'm the TheKazweh. And it's crazy because I've never admitted that I was the TheKazweh. I knew I wasn't worthy. And that was the pyramid you see on my website, actually. And it's symbolic of the times when I was evil. I've got so many of these shirts. If you've got one of these shirts, you'd be super sanctified. These are a power shirt right here. See that? The actions of the power. Very, very important. See, so what I've done is I've taken a very serious thing, steps, like to save lives. I have it right here. It's all written, but it's all in my head, more importantly, that we are going to save all lives. The first place we're going to start is homeless people. Rhode Island, Seattle, yeah, Texas. We're going to help the poor people, okay? When we get all this money, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to summon the Rostrari. That's what you see here, the Rostrari. That's the colored version. Isn't that wild? And so when this all occurs, we're going to bring forth heaven on earth. And so, yes, I feel as if I have actually developed that special capability that I know that the black sun has got my back 100%. So what we're going to do is this blood over intent to bring heaven on earth once and for all, and we can do it because nobody can stop me, and that means they can't stop you. So just don't worry about it. Don't worry. If you can, there you go. David, thank you. You posted. See, you have courage. Overcome that fear. There is no fear. You can share this video. You can like it. And I'm not for the cult of, you know, bringing forth heaven on earth. But what I'm doing is I'm going to drop my blood for this intention so you all know here today that I am no fraud. I am no scam. I am as honest as a $1 bill. Okay? I'm as honest as you get. True blue. This is it. Now, we do have to use some tools to manipulate the system. See how I use red ink? So in a sense, what I want to do is this pyramid's been taken advantage of as a power symbol, you know? And they've hijacked its true meaning and essence as if red is supposed to be 3, 6, and 9, which is just pure evil and fallacious and assiduous and erroneous acts and just complete madness and chaos. No, it can lead to that. Nature is divine, 3, 6, and 9, the Fibonacci and the golden ratio. But I'm trying to tell y'all, you can live on the right path. You don't have to listen to all this garbage that is dripping into your children's, you know, reality. They've done this by design. And like I said, we are about to meticulously take it apart and reapply it with the new Moringa cryptic kingdom. Everything that I'm writing in this right here actually comes to life. It literally comes into reality. Okay? So as I'm writing these things, you'll see and you'll wonder, why are these weird things going on in the world? It's because of this. For it is written, and it's written by yours. Ababola. Ababola, ababola. So if you want to screw with me, I wouldn't suggest it. And that's all I'm going to say. it'll get to the point where you're going to see my works and you'll say, oh my God. Oh my God. Lord have mercy, right? I'm giving you mercy right now, today. I'm giving everybody, all of humanity, mercy as we speak. But as you go on, the Moringa kingdom, the cryptic kingdom, is going to be the only thing that will save you in this day and age. Okay? You can pray to Jesus and all this and that. They control your Jesus and they control your heaven. He's not real, and that stuff's, it's not going to happen. It's an anthropomorphic story talking about the sun. Okay? But the thing they're hiding is not Saturn. Saturn does not exist, just like all these other planets. That's the what they want to tell you version. Okay? What Saturn was supposed to be is the black sun. They even hide it furthermore. They call it the black hole, or the black, what's the other thing? You know, it's a spinning hole. And I saw that spinning hole, okay? I've seen it every night. It came to me, okay? The day I officially became God and the ruler of this world was today, okay? So I'd really appreciate it if everybody just made this a little bit easier, because the truth is, it doesn't matter what I'm saying, because as soon as all this stuff's said and done, you'll die and lose your life if you don't follow me, okay? And by following me, it doesn't mean you gotta bow down and worship me at all. That's not even what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we're going to use the symbols, which has been hijacked, that I used for creation. I created everything with all these symbols. The geometria, it's so important. And it has been manipulating people with cruel intentions, evil. Evil means to take freedom away. Keep that in mind. Freedom away is to be evil. But if you turn evil around, reverse it, it spells live. Okay? So the truth is, if they're taking your life away by going to work, slaving 9 to 5, you have to pay bills, you got to do all this stuff, pay back your loans while it's usury because you're paying on interest. You don't even know how much it equates to when it's all said and done. You're enslaved. You're enslaved. You're enslaved. Okay, that's the honest truth. I don't care if you're from America or where you're from. Freedom is not here. I am about to bring freedom on earth. And how I do that, again, I've asked many times now, every time until I get it, $12 billion in gold, silver, platinum, copper, and then $12 billion in Bitcoin, and $12 billion on my personal bank account, my mother's account, and then 3 other people who are supporters right now, Rhonda Griffin, Billy Griffin, and Hilda Griffin. Okay. They will receive $12 billion each too. Now you can all sign up right now. I'm not just for free. Okay. All you have to do is support. Share this video, because when I become the ruler of the world, don't think the people who supported me when I was at very bottom won't get recognition. You will. And I don't forget. Okay? I'm a cool guy. I'm laid back. You know, very few things can really bum me out or, you know, get me in my box or I'm under my skin. I mean, you must have like cruel intentions against me if I feel that way. And if that's the case, then you're a negative energy taking my positive energy and you're converting it because you have a cruel intention. So, yes, David, we will be there soon. Mount Meru, you know, we're going to, whether anybody likes it or not, it's going to be my energy pushing that out. I am the king of the world. I am the king of the world. I am the king of the world. I am your God of all saviors that were created. Okay? I am the king of Israel. Alright? So when I get my keys to my kingdom, I will reward all greatly. Because I'm creating this heaven. And some people say, oh, Aryans, you all think you're gods. We are gods. We are God. We're God's people. I was chosen for this because God's so smart. He knows ahead in the future. And see, so the way these people have been controlling everybody is confusing what God is by creating a split duality down the middle. Okay? Down the middle. Black and white. Good and evil. You know, whatever. Salt and pepper. The truth is, that's not how it works. Nature is a divine mechanism which I've created. And with that came a structure, like these shapes you see and these patterns. What they've done is that man has created its own shape and structures and meticulously developed its own kind of witchcraft, which has enslaved the entire world. And this magic came from my bloodline, my people. And my people have never gotten the chance to stand up and say, this is ours. No, instead, people are making money off of our ideas, our inventions, our language, everything, and using it for evil enslavement. No, not anymore. This God is putting his foot down, okay? Because this is going to reach the world. This is going to be viral. It's going to reach 10 million people, 12 million people, however many people it takes. That's a start. And like I said, it's a start to give me my money that will start this kingdom, because you guys aren't going to do it. See, that's what I was getting at. God already knows in advance what your intentions are. This is why humans screw up every time. They'll try to act astute and look like, oh, I'm trying to do this. I'm like, you know, Alexander the Great, or it was Caesar the last time, or, you know, Hitler too, and, oh yeah, maybe Trump now. Acting like he's righteous and they're doing something, okay? Like they're godly, or they believe in God and Jesus, which doesn't even matter. It doesn't pertain to anything. How's their life, their inner workings? What are they doing? What's their actions? See, when you sit out and sun gaze and you ground your feet into the ground, you go out and you breathe oxygen, you drink some spring water, you plant some heirloom organic seeds, you get closer and more connected to nature. That's me. You're getting connected to God. What they've done is they're spraying, and then they got the fake food, and then they're going to trick you to eating meat, dairy, and eggs, all this stuff. They're going to compromise. So this is the problem. I would love to give to charities out there and team up with the 33-degree Masons and all the 12-degree Masons and Shriners and all these people who control the world. Oh, I'd love to. I would love to join them majorly. The problem is, I know that they're going to compromise somewhere. Okay? That's what happens when great men of excellence have a lot of power and wealth. Okay? No doubt. No doubt. However, the kingdom of heaven can only be given to those who are poor. Okay? The kingdom of heaven can only be given to those who are poor. This kingdom of heaven can only be given to those who are poor. Okay, so nobody's ever said it like that. They like to always say your best day now. God wants you to live in abundance and blessings, favor. That whole prosperity teaching is bullcrap. Because like that's if to say that man's creations, devices, and junk or tangible impedimenta actually is something to be blessed with. No, not at all. In fact, the more I step back, the more things come to me. I don't even care. I could have a Porsche sitting in my backyard, you know. I didn't even think about it. It came to me, it attracted to me because I didn't care. I've had more things just attract to me because I'm not really attached to it. But like I said, this is where I'm at now. And I could be anywhere in the world. Absolutely anywhere. And I can do whatever I want. There's not a thing I can't do. So what I'm going to do is the right thing. As I say, when you do the right thing for you, the rest will always follow. Always. So what happens in between or at the end? What happens when you just screw up and you didn't do it? You didn't jump. Fear. Fear is the only thing separating you from this kingdom. And the kingdom of heaven is within, but it's also actually here. So do not let these evil men, women, take away your beautiful gift of freedom and happiness, your heaven. Because it may look like they are more blessed and they have all this money and all this stuff. They're not. Because they're fixing to be way more cursed than they've ever been, ever, in the history of mankind. Because see, what they like to do is throw this baton of technology and advancement when God comes back in his full wrath against them, destroys everything. It's the fall of, Rome, Egypt, and now it's going to be America. And that throne's going to be moved over to Israel. If you do the number sequence right here with the word America, and then you do the word sequence, the cryptic language here, which is what all Illuminati Masons use right here. Take a snapshot of it. It should go viral. I'm just going to, I'll show it, I'll write it out for you. We're going to write it out in plain English. America, and then we got Israel. I'm going to show you how you do this little cryptic language. And keep in mind, look at that. Is, like from ISIS, Ra, and then El. All meaning God. Okay, so these are God's people. No. They think they are. I mean, well, essentially we all are, okay? No doubt. Let's see. When we do this, A, it's 1. Okay? M, what is M? Does anybody know? Can you see it over there? There it is. You see it? M is 4. So when you say America, you say 1, 4, 5, because E is what? A, B, C, D, E. That's 5, right? Good. R, I, right? That's 9 and 9, right? Like literally, this is the system they used to enslave you. So pay attention. Listen up closely. Write it down. If you have to, take a snapshot and write it down here. When you go to K, it repeats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So Z is 8. Not 26. It's the 26th letter in the alphabet, but there is no such thing as 26. Just like 11, there is no such thing as 11. It's 10. Got it? If you have any questions, do not be scared to ask below. I am your prophet, your Messiah, your Savior, and I'm here to save the day. Okay? C is 3. A is 1. Now let's add all this up. You want to add it up? What do you guys get? See if you can beat me. I'm going to give you a little quick tip trick here. 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay, now what's interesting about doing this, it always works, no matter how you want to do it. Like 9, 18, and then, 28, right? Because that's what 3 times 9 is. Not to make it mathy here, but that's 28, right? So 28 is actually 10. Okay, so there's your 10. But now let's say you did it like this. 9 plus 9 is 18. Well, 1 plus 8 is 9. So then 9, it takes you right back to 9. So I'm just going to tell you, anytime you have the 9 and the 9 face each other, it just turns it back into 9. Okay? It engulfs it like the sun. It just eats it. Bam. So then 9 plus 9 is 9. See that? So you can just cross out the 9s. You just cross all those out, in fact. Then say 9 plus 1 is 10. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so America's 5. And what I've found out about 5s is 5 means good. You can actually translate the word good, right? This is how you use this system. I just want to show you the magic of it. It's all magical. Every word you use is magic. Okay? So be careful what you say. Be careful what you wish for. 10. 13. Okay, so now you're here. What do you do then? You got 1013, right? Because all you're doing is putting these numbers together. That would be 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. Well, I'll be gosh gollied. Good is 5. Yes. Why is that? Because it's half of 10. So anything that's like half of, you know, in derivative of it, you know, is good. It's the sun. See that? The sun is equal to 910, actually. So you could say this. The sun is 910. They're virtually the same thing, because 9 plus 1 is 10. You know, it takes you back to that 10. And it's what gives us light. It's what gives us life. It's the same thing. Okay? All right. So let's look at what Israel is, right? God's people, right? Which I'm the king of the Jews, and that's on record. So I prophetically have fulfilled many prophecies already in my short life, but I'm about to fulfill the most impactful and majestic and just astonishing miracles of this time. So get ready. Get ready, hold on your horses, and tune in, because this will be fun. This is like the Messiah live on Facebook. This should be pretty amazing. And look, your money grubbers, they can make money off of this because it's going to go crazy. But the irony is, as it's going to make them a lot of money, they're actually, the more people see this and get this out, it's destroying their infrastructure, which will not be colored in. This is our kingdom. And we're about to color it in. And we want your colors to be the thing that brings that sway of beauty into existence and reality. We call this the Moringa cryptic kingdom. It's a little bit more unique than anything else you've ever seen because it's all based on reality and realness and true truth. No BS, no shortcuts, no tiptoeing around the surface. No, no, no. This is all good, okay? And you'll want it. And if not, the Moringa Kingdom will also be in Central America. You see that? And we'll have getaway resorts for people who want to, you know, clinically reset their body and detox. And we'll talk more about all that. I have to actually introduce my top structure of the kingdom after we do the blood oath of heaven on earth. Which is exciting. If you tuned in, you don't sit still and hold on, because I'm gonna be doing a blood oath offering, which will change the whole world. Because pretty much what this will do is it'll be my blood, my living blood, and I'll also put in this. This book has everything that is written, and even things that are not written, that are to come. Okay, very important. And I've read some of it. But man, oh man, if you got a hold of this, you'd know exactly what's going to happen before it happened. I promise you that. And if you don't believe me, really, go back, like I said before, use this cryptic language and cipher my sentences out. You'll find everything I say is truth. Okay? All right. 5. Israel is 9, the S is 1, the R is 9, the A is 1, the E is 5, and the L is 3. Okay, so you add this up, that'd be like saying 10 plus 10 right there, right? Because 9 plus 1, that's 10. 10 plus 10 is 20, right? But look, there is no 0, right? So you cross out the 0, it's just 2. See how that works? So it seems like the further you get up, you're actually just going back down. Okay, so this is 20, which actually is 2. See? You cross all that out, you have this, which is 8, right? So 8 plus 2 is 10. See, Israel is more than America. It's actually the God, Son. America's halfway to Israel. Okay? And that's exactly how they treat us. We send $8 million plus to Israel to build their kingdom every day, in which that is my kingdom. And this is, you may be saying, what gives me the authority to say that? Well, there's the sun in one aspect, which I've always been connected with. But when I discovered that I'm actually the Messiah, I was told by the black hole power. There was a black hole that was outside my window. It came literally right up to the window. I looked at it, and it's like I felt it just sucked me in. Okay. And from that point on, I knew everything I was supposed to be doing. I had this actual it's this little circle like thing that is like this. You know, I'll share it, and it's kind of like this. It's called the black sun, you know. And I'm doing a terrible job at drawing it here. It's not bad, but it's a better one. And I'm actually going to have t-shirts available. You can support our new Golden Dawn age if you get one. It also helps support. We've got the cure. We got cures for every kind of illness out there. We've got, you name it, okay? Literally, we have the solution to the problem. We are the solution to this big problem. This is why they want to shut us down. They want to shut us up. They don't really like us. I tried to really fit in. Black sun. See, go look into that. I want you guys to research this. Black sun. Research it as much as you can, and do not get sucked into the bias, dogma, deception, and lies about how it's somehow racist or evil. Okay? It is not. In fact, the black sun is more closely regarded to your Yahweh than anything else. In fact, Yahweh's the scam. Okay? He's the fraud. He hijacked the black sun's entire identity, entire essence. Okay? Black sun. The normal sun is actually a creation of the black sun. The black sun is in a hollow earth, and I can show you. And I'm having a documentary on it, but there's a hollow earth tube in the middle here, and it's kind of like we have these circle things here, but you know, essentially, this is even where the Ankh came from. If you ever seen the Ankhs like this. And see, they don't want you to research this stuff. You ever seen that? Which is like the same as saying which is the light, sound, presence of all living things. And it comes from the sun. The sun is what gives this radiation, this power, right? Okay. This is everlasting life, right? Now, what they've done, Christianity, is they've cut that off. They made a cross, which is actually a cube. Okay, because if you can fold this cross up, and it will go into a cube, which is 4, 8, 12. Okay, these derivatives are great. Now, when you look at circles, you have something interesting that happens. You get a spiral effect, a 3, 6, and 9. And then, of course, the esoteric going outside of that boundary of 10 is you have the 12, which actually, like we just said, this is where it would be tricky. People think it looks like an even, doesn't it? It does look, but looks can be deceiving. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Hence, why you have the 33rd degree. 33 degrees, they worship the black sun too. Why would they want to worship the black sun? I mean, really? Why? What's the point, right? Because the black sun is the creator and controller of the entire universe. That's why. It's hidden right in plain sight too. See, they got you working 9 to 5. Can't think straight. Gotta pay bills. Gotta go to your doctor. Ask him first. On down the line, etc., etc. I know people are just sick and tired of it. And so am I. And here I am. Okay? Here's the hollow earth. Everybody's been waiting for somebody to come save them. Okay? Well, this is what we have to do. I thought I created mankind good enough that they could actually get off their ass and go do it and put two together. And apparently not. Okay, so you have the sun. The reflection of the sun is this moon illumination on the corner of my dome that is above us. But as is above is below. So what's that mean? Well, that means, folks, that if we living up here, that's my depiction of a tree. And yeah, I can draw. I'm trying to rush this now. It looks almost kind of like a mushroom even. Okay, and then you got your roots. We're just gonna do this like this. You know, up in North Pole, you know, the North Star. We'll just say the North Star here. North Star. Okay, inside this hollow earth, you go to the bottom, and you have a black sun. Whoa, there you are. See, and that's the key missing component of life. That's why you have the black sun, the sun, and then the moon. So you have this downward triangle, pyramid. And it's a divine feminine energy, okay? Which has always been closely regarded to as Lucifer or Lucy. Okay, Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. So the feminine energy, right, is what controls all of the world. And we've somehow attached that with women, you know what I mean? But they've done that to almost curse women. That's why they're evil. Why Eve is evil. Or to get back at someone and backstab them, you get even, right? Evil, Eve, even. See that? It's all the moon. They've given the moon these characteristics and these labels that we would normally identify with. No, this is magic. They use the symbols to enslave your mind. Okay? And then they blame government, you know, and give them a hard time. But the truth is, it's the system itself is a fraud. It's a broken system, and it will never get fixed because the system is trying to mirror the creation system, which is a perfect system, and it's only found in nature and nothing else. Man can only subdue himself by working upon this system, not creating his own system to manipulate weaker. You could be weaker, weak-minded. And I didn't create you this way. I did not create you to be weak or weak-minded. I created you to be a winner. Sounds like a winner. Winner. And everybody, every single person is a winner. In my book and in general. In fact, I'm going to put that in the book that's to come. That's what we'll call this, the book that's to come, which means the book of things that is to come. And you don't need to read all this yet, but in due time, everything that I've said in this book, it'll have the date, but it's already written. And see, I don't need to do this for exposure and all this stuff, and oh, look, at a certain date, this happens. No, see, I'm real. That's why you know you're going to get what you see. In this case, this is what the real thing looks like. If I were to come up here and tell you, oh, the crash of the market will be next month on the 23rd or something, well, you know, you're either tied in or you're a fraud. And then, oh, God's coming back, you know, 2012, you know, same thing, okay? No. Now we've done all that enough times, and now your real deal God is here. I made it in real human form, the flesh. Again, watch my last video on that, and I prove it. And I prove it because I say it. Everything I say comes to be. And so therefore, on this day, right now, this very second, I want you to know something special. You, as a person, which is I, you, I, me and you together, are winners. Got it? You see that? Winners. Yes. Creighton Dix Jr. You're a winner, bud. Okay? You are winners. You are winners. Tell yourself that. And I don't mean just tell yourself that. Do you hear that frequency right now? Do you feel that? You feel that power? Yeah. You see that power? Right there. Oh, trust me, there's a lot more where that came from. Feel that power? That's that 12D. I'm going to teach you guys how to get 12D shield. This will block all kinds of negative energies from the powers that be, the Illuminati, the whatever you want to call them, you know, which are just negative parasitic crows that are money grubbing, death trap, you know, carpet rollers, okay? Bunch of people roll their stuff in and come in and take over a village, you know. Well, they sold everything, it's all junk and it falls apart, and then it's, you know, ends up killing you or this or that, and then they're okay because they made their money. They're at the top of the pyramid, right? No. So what we're doing is we're going to take and make that. We're going to put that. What did I just do there? Went from a 3, and so we're going to make it a 4 system, right? Which is all based on truth and honesty. But the truth is that even their system, based on the 2, 3, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10, is not being honest. It's not correct. Its own system is flawed. The truth is you shouldn't be fixated by numbers at all, period. It's a man-made concept, a man-made contract that's trapped you in my God's DNA. You see that? Literally. So you humans have observed every aspect of life down to the molecule and the atom, and seeing how all works, 3, 6, and 9, the vibration, and in between that you have 2, 4, 6, 8, and da-da-da-da. Okay? So, where's the problem? The problem is there's something that's divine in nature, and it's the random synchronicity and connection to life. That is the black sun. This is a cold magnetic energy which is produced, and people, do not be afraid of the black sun. The name can be a little bit eerie, perhaps. In congruence, all power technically comes from the black sun. And let's do a little bit of a run through with the number system that I just taught you. Remember, W is what? You guys, 5? Is that right? What's I? I is 9. So N and N would be what? 5 and 5. What's E? You guys remember? Do you guys need the chart? I don't blame you. I needed the chart for a while too. There's the chart. Take it, print it off. I'm going to make t-shirts, flyers, everything. This is what we need to do in order to save the world and save lives. Here I'm going to give you a little bit of a background on this. One of the first things we're going to do when we get the 12 billion sequence of money from the wealthy is we're going to command that we use all government aid on acknowledging and assisting and helping the poorest of the poor and all homeless and drug-addicted individuals from Rhode Island, Seattle, Washington, and along with California, and all the worst of the worst cities and states in the nation. We will offer all natural solutions. Give kratom and moringa, the cryptic moringa, etc. Enforcement and intervention needs to be changed. Okay? Instead of all this money being poured into something that's not working for anybody, we have a system that does work. I want every single person who thinks they're addicted or feels they're unhealthy or they're lacking energy to first and foremost get our moringa. It's the new one. get ready. This is the introduction of the brand new Moringa C. I've been wanting to put this one out there for many, many years. Moringa C. And the special thing about Moringa C is it has the cryptic black sun energy. And I talk about how I did that in one of my other videos, but the black sun energy, it's incredible. It's mixing the sun radiation with the black sun. Okay? It's like the ultimate dope on the planet. And then I take that energy and I focus it in, like I'm focusing in now, onto my moringa, which is the most nutritional antioxidant-rich plant ever discovered. And if you take this a lot, you won't even realize you have addictions anymore. You'll feel so good. You'll feel energized. And on down the line. And the thing is, this is the solution for every problem in humanity. And we're going to present it to the world and correct all problems. And be fair and balanced across the board. That's what we're about. We're introducing equality for a change. Worldwide, not just for one day like Saturnalia Day or Christmas. We are going to celebrate it. It's funny how they gave the poor slaves one day to be free on Christmas or whatever it is, when you should be free all 365 days of the year. And I'm going to make that happen. I already have made that happen, actually. And this time, I'm going to make sure that it's irreversible. That thing's going off crazy, ain't it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Anything they can do to kind of mess up my, what I'm talking about. When that thing goes off, though, this video stops. And I want you to know one thing. I love you. And I'm here for you. I'm fighting tooth and nail every day with these attacks from the 5G, Wi-Fi, negative energy, gray matter, jargon, and junk. I'm fighting these demons that are all in the world. With a snap of a finger, they shut up and they kneel. With a snap of the finger, they get hit in the head. With a snap in the finger, they get put in their place equally, each and every single time. I'm here to end all suffering and pain, and I have no time for bullshit. We're changing the world one person at a time, whether they like it or not. The wealthy, the strong, the powerful, they have no more power. Because the power is in my hands, and I'm the strong one. And now all I need is compliance. So that means I need their wealth. I need your wealth. So give all to the Moringa Kingdom. If you want this world, this is the price. Give all to the Moringa Cryptic Kingdom. Remember, and we have a mission. We're taking the K out. We're taking the K out with the K, right? And in with the 2, TheKazweh. That's what TheKazweh is about. Check out my music videos, TheKazweh. That means blessed. I'm the messenger, TheKazweh. And you can be blessed too. I'm literally reflecting that onto you. So focus in on me. Look in my eyes. Look at me. And I will give you all the blessings of the world. What is that, you ask? You'll have optimum health. You will feel joyous, serenity. Even in the pits of hell, you feel happy. So you got happy, healthy, joyous, serenity. Damn, what more could you ask? But no, free. I'm giving you free. The keys to freedom. Freedom. Because I have some foolproof plans that's going to knock out this entire system, and I'm not a shill. See, most of these shills, they do this, and they're politicians, and they get everybody's money, and then they back off. Nope, not this time. Here you have the most ethical, sound, and moralistic leader you'll ever meet in your life. And I can put that on paper, and I can put that in reality. So what's going to happen is we're going to take the current money system, which is broken and a failure. You know, you say money. I don't know, we'll call it cash, USD. USD. The US dollar bill. And we're going to take it away.